Right. Welcome back. I am Captain Xavier, and this is the inestimable Sergeant Deplorable. And as he stood with me in front of the Lego store on Black Friday for 2 hours to acquire this, I felt it only fitting that he be here, at least for the beginning. I don't know if we probably won't get this built in one sitting. This thing is 6,785 parts. It's massive.
Give or take a few extras.
Yeah, but we're going to give it a go. We're putting on Star Wars in the background. We're starting with Rogue One, and then we'll move on from there. Who knows how far we'll actually get. There will be probably breaks for food and sleep and who knows what else. But at least some of this will be getting filmed today. And, yeah.
I want to see a foot build.
I think that's where it starts, with the feet. Either that or it's the hips. I don't know. We gonna find out. Mm-hmm. We gonna find out. Here we go. We're opening the box and we're plotzing because that's pretty cool. But then there's some very cool custom art there, and then you've got the view through the binoculars, and then that's just cool.
I'm not one for keeping boxes, but this clearly is a box that in and of itself
has value. Mm-hmm. There's the hips.
Oh no.
There's the legs.
So
there's the body, and that one appears to be the outer shell and the head. So you wanted to do legs.
I wanted to see a foot, which means we're technically going out of order, but you didn't know that until I said anything. We'll edit that in post.
Right, so it turns out you really do need to build them in order. We've gotten to a point we can't go any further until we connect the shins to the rest of the upper leg. So we're gonna go back to box 1.
Like we probably should have started
and then circle back around. We could re-edit this in whatever order we want. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know what order we did this in. But you did.
Behold, we finished.
I'm gonna have a sip and maybe a snack.
It's like those cooking shows.
Yeah. It's all a lie.
We've got the rest of it built over here already.
Box number 1 being done second, we have the hips and upper legs.
on you're going?
Yeah.
Box the third. The third.
We're on to the third box, which is the frame of the torso and the neck.
All the interior.
All the interior stuff, but not the outside paneling.
No.
That's part of the head.
Hey, we get some of the troopers in this box.
Oh, we finally get some of the minis.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Hang on. This man, don't let him fool you,
What?
is not short on minis.
What?
Whatever he says.
What?
This is nonsense. A lie. Falsehood. He's not short on
What?
snowtroopers.
What?
Hey, I got it right this time.
These are the ones with the backpacks down. I don't know if they can be made to sit on the seats.
They'll sit on the edge of their seats.
find
It's
a
an
way.
exciting
We will find a
endeavor.
way.
Yes.
I really like my snowtrooper, quartermaster, commander. I think it's cool.
He's neat. It's definitely a cool fig he's built there.
Yeah.
It's got
All right.
backstory and everything.
There's gotta be food because we've been at this for hours. How long? How long has it been?
We've almost made
Three?
it through at least 3. Yeah,
Well, I mean,
two films.
there's a timer right on the.
You're asking me to read small print, and that's far away at this point in my awakenedness.
So he's gonna go preheat the oven and hopefully not kill us all.
You are going to open a box.
I'm gonna open a box. We're taking a break to watch the walkers in Empire Strikes Back, and probably then to take a break for snacks. We've gotten we're that far.
We're box 3 of 4.
We're 4 bags into box 3. We're doing good. We're
moving along for a couple hours.
Yeah. I have been properly vindicated. You shall see. All right. Bags number 10. We're back. There's no need to wonder why stuff is further along than it was. There was food, and then I finished the bag, and then remembered to record. Onward!
That's another box down. Also, Sergeant Deplorable is down. She's been awake for like 26 hours straight, so that's legit. It's over there. Time for the last box.
It is done! With all the minis that I need to put in yet. And yes, Star Wars is playing in the background. We have the E-Web, the Stormtroopers, the General Fears, the pilots. This thing over here, which is pretty huge and magnificent. And a pile of spare parts that Sergeant Deplorable is now going to attempt to build something out of.
Hang on, I have...
I'm going to put minis in my walker. I'm going to try anyway.
Little known fact, I give you enough parts to build 2 AT-ATs with this set.
Yes!
You can indeed build 2 AT-ATs with this set, containing all the parts therein. Nothing extra. Which really, I mean, given the price per AT-AT, that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And now for the blathering. Hopefully I can keep it fairly short. This is an amazing set, and I have said for many years that I would only drop the $800 on a UCS set if it was an AT-AT, and I did not think LEGO would ever do it, but they called my bluff, and I gave them my money. And in my opinion, it's worth it. This is an absolutely beautifully designed set. The engineering that went into this in order to make it as structurally stable as it is, I mean, yeah, you can, it's solid. Now, arguably there are some cosmetic inaccuracies in order to attain that structure. The legs are thicker than they should be. The hips are a little bit wider than they should be. The leg positioning is a little bit off. But all of that is, I absolutely is in the name of stability in order for it to actually stand and for you to be able to, to open it up and put troops in and all of that without it just falling over every time you sneeze in the room. This thing is incredibly sound, and it's all in the Technic interior that they have in the hips and in the legs. The hips is practically just one solid block of Technic beams, and then all the joints use the large geared turntables and worm gears, which are, again, incredibly strong and allow you to tune them to a very specific angle, which is genius. The outside, from the side, it looks fantastic. From the front, you notice the inaccuracies a little bit more, but I plan to display it from the side, so I don't care. Then there are some little details that I might tweak, maybe, I don't know. But let's take a look at the interior real quick. The paneling is all hung on there, very easy to remove, which is nice. I was kind of expecting them to use magnets or something, but the way they did it, it's really easy to get it off. Again, it's stable enough that you don't have to worry about it falling off, but if you had to pull pins out or something, it might be a little bit trickier. But the way they put it on there, and everything hinges, and it looks beautiful. I have added more troops. It does have seating for 40. It only comes with 4 and a commander, and I had enough extra that I had stockpiled to be able to fill it. But the ones I had are the ones that have the backpack on their helmet, and so in order to have them in the seat, they're kind of sitting on the edge of their seat, but they'll fit in most of the seats. But there were a couple where they wouldn't fit, and I have the 4 that don't have the backpacks in there, but I needed 6 more in order to fill out all the seats, so I ordered 2 of the battle pack, which comes with 3 each. It also only comes with 2 speeders, and the battle pack comes with another one, so it has racks for 4 speeders, so my speeders will be complete. Yeah, just cool. There's also other little details that they put in inside the little engine thing here. There are some old Lego style Exxon fuel containers, which is just a nerdy nod to its, from us 80s Lego geeks who recognize that sort of thing. There's no way to get to it. It's all enclosed, but I know it's in there, and I see it. I added a bunch of neat stuff. I added an astromech droid, and I added a protocol droid. And then I'm going to zoom in on this guy because I really like how he came out. This is the commander that came with the set, and then this is a grizzled old sergeant, veteran sergeant in my head. That's my head canon. Thus, the beard. And he's got the open-faced helmet because he's like the gunnery sergeant who wouldn't actually be taking the field. He'd be prepping gear and shouting at everyone. And that helmet, I think, came from I think it's from an advent calendar. I only have the one that I've picked up at a store that was selling build-your-own minifig stuff. I'd love to get another one, but I like how he came out. He's also the only one that has the cloth capelet around his waist. So, yeah, I like that little detail. I love all the other details. I like that everything opens up and you can easily get to everything. The head, the cockpit opens up so you can see the commander and the pilots. I said if you look at it from the front, you can really tell how the legs are a little too thick, and I think the head might be a little too narrow. But that might just be me being picky. That's definitely me being picky. Again, from the side, it looks beautiful, and I plan to display it from the side, so the little accuracies in the name of design and structure does not bother me at all. So, absolutely lovely. I am going to be putting it on display down here in my study, along with my big warships. It'll be down on one of the lower shelves. I plan to do a whole diorama. There'll be snow and probably a trench full of rebels, and I got the Hoth AT-ST coming, and yeah, it's gonna be lovely. I am super pleased. Now, I'd actually built one at this scale about 20 years ago in high school, that I rigged using Lego pneumatics to actually make the legs move. It couldn't walk on its own. It couldn't actually support its own weight, but if something was holding it up, the legs would move properly. It would lift the hip and swing the leg and bend the knee and all of it. The head would also go side to side. The guns reciprocated. The little door on the side, it's a little bit more difficult to put it back on than to get it off. Come on. There we go. This door, which I love how it slides out before it comes up. On mine, the door would open itself up, an arm would come down, and would lower troops down on a rope. It was pretty cool. And someday I may get myself a second one of these and try to do it again using linear actuators this time. I don't know if it would ever work, but that's my goal, my dream. There are pictures of my old one out on the internet somewhere. There's no video of it, unfortunately. Didn't have a video camera. It was 20 years ago. Anyway, yeah, that's the AT-AT. I love it. It's beautiful. I think it was worth every penny and the wait in line, but, you know, to each their own. Let me know what you guys think. What do you think of this set? And, thank you for watching. I am now going to tell you of my peeve with everything that everyone has been doing with this walker. It drives me nuts. You'll notice here, all the feet are on the ground, and all the legs are straight. If you watch the movie, the knees only bend when they pick it up to move it. Otherwise, it's straight. So it drives me absolutely up the wall when in the box. Like, all four legs will be bent. It looks like it's squatting to take a poop, and it drives me nuts. I was afraid you couldn't have them all straight or it wouldn't be stable, but I can assure you it's very stable with all four legs straight, like it ought to be.
Look at that. Not even moving.